Okay, bonjour. So I want to get an opening message for this collective before we get into your reading and see what's going on for you right now. What do you need to hear? What is this opening message, please? Trust, number 8. Okay, I love this card. That's so cool. Trust. I walk the thread that spirit weaved, no matter how, if seen or in the dark. I walk the thread that spirit weaved, no matter how, if seen or in the dark. All right, let's find it. And this is my Anam Cara deck. Trust, number 28. Maybe you're 28. Or 28 could be significant. Okay, trust, letting go and believing. So perhaps this message today is about you needing to let go of the outcome. And just trusting that what is meant for you will never pass you by. I walk the thread that spirit weaved, no matter how, if seen or in the dark. In order to experience something extraordinary, a leap of faith is required, a risk taking. So maybe it's not about letting go, maybe it's that you need to take a risk and a leap of faith towards something. This moment now is for you, so forget your need to control things. You have set your creation in motion and shouldn't try to put yourself in the place of the universe. Let it work for you, as all the magic of your power resides here. Your intention gave birth to the movement of the universe. Now let go. Trust that your Anam Cara is there for you. You know the magic is happening, so don't try to figure it out or worse, control it. Trust the universe, your power, your divinity, and your creative essence. Cinderella didn't ask her good fairy godmother how her dress was made or why she had to be home by midnight. She just welcomed the gift made to her without asking any questions, and you need to do the same. Be innocent and shout, "I believe in fairies," and don't worry about understanding everything. It is sometimes confusing for your human understanding. Oh, and don't worry about understanding everything. It is sometimes confusing for action. Because you are a creator, but don't have a handle on all aspects of what you create or how you bring the universe to make it happen, you sometimes need to just trust this force. Believe it is moving things for your best interest and welcome what is to come. All right, so that's the opening message. Let's get into it. What does this collective need to trust right now? What leap of faith do they need to be making? So trusting that the universe will take care of you. If you take this leap of faith towards something or someone, that the universe has your back and it will go in your favor if it's meant for you. Trusting that you don't know what the outcome's going to be, but that you need to take this chance. I just heard book that trip. So maybe you have been umming and ahhing over booking a trip. Number 15 and 10, the bear. But the 15th of October could be significant here. Boss, CEO, judge, coach, mama bear, you might be a mama bear, protective, finance, benefits, bully, strong, large, hairy, affluent, and muscular, followed by bellows, number 33. So you might be 33, or it could be a house number, a unit number, a license plate number, or you could just be seeing 33 a lot. A catalyst, ignite, get things going. Fuel, torched, fan the flames, infuse, breathe, kindle, spark, effort required. So your effort is required for something here. They're telling you to basically boss up and take a leap of faith and trust that even though you can't control the outcome, that it's for your best interest. You are being guided to take a leap of faith here and trust that your angels are ultimately leading you to success. But there has been some kind of catalyst that is basically launching you forward. I'm seeing a slingshot here. You've been pulled back and now it's time to let go and throw yourself forward. Something's igniting this. A breath of fresh air, I just heard. And as well, you could be quite muscular. I'm seeing in my head it's a male, but you don't have to be a male that's working hard at the gym and building his muscles. But you've really been working on your finances, and maybe that's why you're thinking about booking a trip. Number 7, luck is on your side. Jupiter. Jupiter's the planet of expansion and good luck and good fortune. Be optimistic. You've gone through a lot of growth here, and luck is on your side. You've been making a lot of stable changes in your life, again working on your finances, and you're at a turning point now, and this is destiny. This is meant to be. Being grateful for the fortune you have in your life currently, and also understanding that to expand, a lot of times it is about taking a leap of faith and just trusting in the unseen. You might be ruled by Jupiter. Prince of Air, so you could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but within 4 to 8 weeks during the spring, we're in spring now in Australia. May 22nd to June 21st could be significant, but within the next 4 to 8 weeks, it's really urging you to take a leap of faith because luck is on your side here. And this card is also represents the Lovers. So whatever this instigation I just heard, but whatever this catalyst is that ignites your need to go forward, like I heard, boss up, like make a decision and be decisive about something. And the Lovers is about making a decision. It's about choices and decision, and obviously also about romance and a romantic partner. So if your decision is about going towards someone in the next 4 to 8 weeks, something is going to ignite you to go towards this person and be definitive about it, making a decision and charging forward towards this person, making a move towards this person. This is a now energy, so I'll get a timing card for this, but 4 to 8 weeks, that's not much at all. So in the next 4 to 8 weeks during this springtime that we're in now, you are being ignited, you're being pushed to take a leap of faith towards someone romantically. But as well, air signs are about the intellect. So you've been in your head a lot about this, maybe for a while now, and that's why they're saying it's time to get out of your head and to actually take action towards this person. Number 15 again, so 1515, look up that angel number, that could be important. I'm pretty sure from memory 1515, when you see that number, it means someone you love is thinking about you, which fits in with this perfectly. But the Lion, you're the Lion. Majestic, authority, self-esteem, pride, ego. You could be a Leo. The letter A could be significant. It might be an initial. Overcoming difficulties like your ego and your pride. Fair and just, devoted and heart-centered. Be that ferocious lion and go take what's yours, and not in like an aggressive way, but if you love someone and you want to go towards them, just take the leap of faith. This message already is just saying we're trying to urge you to do this. Get out of your head and take action because right now it might feel like you have more control over the situation because you're in the shadows. But it's time to stop sitting in the shadows, come out into the light. You've got the bear and the lion, like boss up. I keep hearing boss up, just take charge of the situation. Lead with your heart instead of your head. Jupiter, ruler of expansion. Man, so I could be talking to a male. And I just heard as well, Gemini might be your Venus sign. So if you don't know much about astrology, then that's going to mean nothing to you. But we all have a chart. So that's why when people say, for instance, Leos, not all Leos are the same, because that's just your sun sign. You have a moon, you have a Venus, you have a Mercury, a Mars, and everyone has a completely different chart that explains the blueprint of who they are. So that you might be a Gemini Venus, and that's how you love or need to be loved. Wow, wow, wow. You've got the Phoenix to confirm Jupiter. You are expanding. You're really a phoenix rising from the ashes. You've gone through a death period and you're about to rebirth, and that's what's about to ignite in you. Lots of fire here too. But catalytic heart awakening. Lead with your heart. This is a lot about following your heart here and taking charge and taking that leap of faith towards someone. You've got the Lovers here, 2 cards about your being heart-centered, and this, funnily enough, this card Bellows is a catalyst. There's something that's going to be a catalyst to make you charge forward, something that's going to create a catalytic heart awakening with this Phoenix card to just lead with love. Rising up from the ashes, total transformation, complete renewal. So you've been expanding and growing and learning from your mistakes and really integrating the lessons that you've been shown to create this transformation in you. And over the next 4 to 8 weeks, that transformation will be completed and you will be charging forward towards someone. Yeah, number 9, a perfect situation. So there is something that's going to be a catalyst to you deciding, I've just got to go towards this because I love this person. Snowflake, perfect, precise, coded, handle carefully, design, gentle, fragile, unique, pattern, exquisite, detailed. So it could even be that in your mind, if you're planning something, that you want it to be perfect, because perhaps we'll break it down with the tarot, but perhaps if there was a lot of damage caused here, it's like you feel like you need this perfect way to come in to make up for the past here. But we'll see if this is someone new or someone that you want to go back to. Let's get a timing card first before I get into that. Timing for this catalyst, please. That was next year, but it said June 2020, so this might be someone you met in 2020, June of 2020, November. November's coming out a lot now, so November I think is going to be a huge wave of people reuniting. So, and look at that butterfly transforming. You're about to break out of your cocoon and your transformation will be complete and you will be ready to go towards this person. Springtime is important, but November and January, those are important months here, so remember that. Let's get the universe's perspective on this connection here. Actually, no, I'll get tarot first. What is this connection, please? Can we get some more information on this connection? What is this romantic interest, please? The Lovers, first out. That's confirmation that this is a love story. That's 2 different decks the Lovers has come out. But a choice about going towards someone where perhaps you're coming into alignment again with this person, so your values are aligning, but you yourself are coming into alignment and making a decision towards going to someone that you have a deep love for, someone you're very passionate about, someone that you want partnership with and that you want to create a harmonious partnership with. Very nice. So I want to say this isn't someone you don't know. This has to be someone you already know. Whoa, 9 of Cups. Wow, this is a wish fulfillment for you, a wish come true. Someone you want to have success with and someone you know that you can have emotion, that gives you emotional stability, but that you can give emotional stability to, and creating an abundant life together. Very nice. I think you have a lot of gratitude towards this person now too. Perhaps you went through a phase where you took this person for granted. Just noticed this never comes out for me, and I've had it come out in a personal reading as well earlier, but 11/11, we are coming into union. So I think November's a big month for people. Okay, so you've got the Two of Pentacles, but in reverse. So that's being unorganized and having a lack of balance. So I think at the moment you're overwhelmed with the thought process, as in overthinking this situation. But that's why something's about to be a catalyst to launch you forward, to take you out of your head and into your heart. Because it's causing a lot of chaos in your mind and creating an imbalance for you. It's like these two things are so solid, so clear, but then your overthinking mind creates imbalance for you. And perhaps as well, I'm seeing that as this connection was imbalanced in the past. So that, to me as well, speaks to a past connection that had to separate because there was an imbalance and there was too much conflict, too many emotions, too many highs and lows, had to cause a separation so that you both could go into your cocoons and transform into the butterfly. Lovers. Yeah, so you're very anxious over this decision again, very in your head over this. I think the anxiety that this connection caused in the past is something that neither of you would want to repeat, I'm sure. So at the time you might have felt stuck by this relationship, like trapped by your feelings, like why can't I get over this person? Why am I feeling so stuck by it? But that was just your negative thought pattern, and potentially as well kind of playing the victim here. You were imprisoned by your own negativity and not seeing things clearly. For the first time ever, I've just noticed in the background of that Eight of Swords, a castle. It's almost like, because see how this person's blindfolded. You can't see that your fairy tale is right behind you. I've never heard that before. You were so blinded by these self-imposed restrictions in your life and negative thoughts and playing the victim in this situation that you weren't seeing the relationship clearly. You, again, taking this person for granted. But this person is a wish come true for you. Yeah, gosh, look at all these swords. You're so overthinking it. You've got the 8 and now the 9 of Swords. This is something that's been keeping you up at night. It's given you, you've had so much anxiety around this and it's kept you up at night because I just heard, what have I done? What have I done? How I've lost my person. I've lost my person. Those are the two things that keep repeating in my head. It's caused a lot of fear. It's caused you to go into a depression. It might have even caused you insomnia. But those are two very negative cards about isolation. It may have caused you to go into a self-imposed isolation, which you needed to do some self-reflection. I think as well, this connection maybe made you feel hopeless, almost like you love this person so much, but it just kept not working and you felt helpless in the situation. A lot of despair, and you might have even felt like this connection was traumatic for you. But again, you were too close to the situation, and with time and separation and space, you see things from a clearer perspective. And as well with this Two of Pentacles in reverse, you might have overcommitted to this person, made promises that you weren't ready to make. Not because you didn't want to keep them, but because you weren't really there. You weren't in a place where you were able to actually follow through on those promises yet. Yeah, challenge. So there was a lot of challenges in this connection. A lot of defensiveness and competition, like feeling like you needed to one-up this person, and it's this self-preservation, needing to hurt them before they hurt you, even though in the moment you thought that it might have been you standing up for yourself, but in reality it was you just determined to fail, or like a self-sabotaging type mentality. I'm seeing a lot of arguments because of not being able to back down when you're wrong. But justice. With justice on the bottom, justice had to be, I'm seeing this, that's a Libra card, but I'm seeing that as the scales had to be balanced. So all's fair in love and war, right? So if you took this person for granted and really hurt them in the past, then the scales had to be balanced. And whatever lessons you've been shown during this time, the cause and effect really played out. Karma really played out here. And I think as well with this justice being here, this can be about law. So you might have faced some legal issues during this separation, but as well, really learning to practice what you preach. So if you're someone that says that you have a lot of integrity, but then your behavior was quite the opposite, truths had to come to light. And there might even be truths that you need to reveal to this person that you want to go towards. But clarity is needed here, and balance was definitely needed. So I think when it comes to this person, that's why you're so in your head about this, because you know that one, truths have to be revealed, but two, that you need to balance this out to make this a successful reunion. Alright, let's get how you feel about this person. Actually, no, I want to get these first. What is the energy around you right now? What is the energy around this collective right now, please? I really think you're about to close out a cycle that you've learned everything you needed to learn when it comes to that. I mean, we're always learning and growing, but there's a completion about to come in, which is why I think there's some kind of catalyst that's going to launch you going towards this person. Move on. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time, it's over. That's what you've been trying to do. And that also could be why you're in your head. You're thinking this person that you want to go towards has moved on, but something in the next 4 to 8 weeks is going to push you towards them. Because this is your current energy. Pets. Getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. So to tie you to this, you might have just lost a pet, or you're worried about a pet that you have. Just got teary then. So you might really have a pet that is acting quite strange and you're worried about their health right now, or you've just taken them to the vet because there's something that they're just not acting their usual self. I'm hearing that for a reason. Or like I said, you've just had to put a pet down, and if that's the case, my heart goes out to you, because that is not an easy thing to go through. They'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. So I think that on your mind, you've been hoping to hear from this person. You've been thinking that they're going to reach out, or I don't know, maybe you've been feeling like you've been seeing signs that they're going to reach out and they haven't. And that might be the catalyst that pushes you to reach out, because so much time has passed. You're worried this person's moved on. You haven't heard from them, and something is going to ignite you to just go towards this person and reach out. I'm actually seeing this as you're going to reach out soon, because there's something happening in the next 4 to 8 weeks. Intimacy. So regardless of your rigorous effort to try and move on from this person, you haven't been able to. The intensity has kept pulling you back in. You haven't, it's like distance makes the heart grow fonder. You have not been able to get this person off your mind, and the love that you have for them has only intensified over time, and that's why it scares you, and that is why you're so in your head and you're reminiscing a lot. And also you haven't been able to find someone that matches that sexual chemistry either. And for some reason, that picture makes me think of Virgo. I don't know if it's because it's this woman here and she's wearing a wreath on her head, and it just makes me think of that image of the maiden that is the Virgo symbol. Challenges under pets. So make a decision to work on inner healing, which is what you have been doing. But I think I think losing a pet is a significant detail here, if not needing to have a pet checked out. And something is about, perhaps this is the challenge that's going to be the catalyst that pushes you towards this person, because there is something around pets that's going to create a challenge for you. But I think it's going to be an emotional challenge, not a physical challenge. So if it is a case of you having to put a pet down, that challenge is going to initiate something in you that causes you to lead with your heart instead of your head. They'll be back. Okay, so you got 2 for that, gambling and manifesting. I'm actually not, you could have had issues with gambling or substances like drinking or other things, or just bad finances. But I actually feel like this is you taking a gamble towards this person, as in it's going to get to the point where you need to, again, get out of your head and lead with your heart and go towards this person. You're manifesting a perfect scenario of you being able to reach out. And I think the universe is actually, I just heard alchemizing. You're alchemizing your emotions right now, but I think the universe is activating something in you right now that's going to push you to go towards this person. Take that risk. Because I'm seeing someone take a risk on a roulette table. So it's like you're going to roll the dice and hope for the best. You're manifesting the best outcome for you and reuniting with this person. I'm seeing this, they'll be back as you're going to reach out to this person. You're just you're still stuck in your head at the moment and it's causing you anxiety, but you're manifesting a perfect opportunity to take that risk and go towards them and reach out. Mercury retrograde, so you're reviewing everything at the moment. You could be having electronic issues, but I think you're going over every which detail right now. All right, so let's get into your feelings for this person. How are you feeling about this person and your perception about this connection right now? Let it go. Ex situations and thoughts, which is similar to the move on. They're unavailable, a waste of time. It's over because you are so stuck in your head about past situations. You're very in your thoughts and you're trying to let go of it because you don't like how much control it has over you. But you want a new beginning here. New beginnings, new chapter, fresh start, take the leap. This whole reading is about you taking a leap of faith towards this person. It's time to get out of your head. You're catastrophizing, I think. You're overthinking things too much and making it bigger than Ben-Hur. It's about taking that gamble and going towards them and trusting in that the universe is guiding you towards the best outcome for you. You want a fresh start with this person. You want to let go of the past connection, as in let go of the past pains and the past, perhaps how you saw it as like a toxic connection, and create a fresh start here. Have a new chapter together. One that's more abundant and positive. You see them as your twin flame. When you know, you know. You know. Union. Wow, this is intense. And that's we are coming into union, 11-11. So you want to let go of the past, have a fresh start with them. You know they're your twin flame and that this is a divine love. You want to have union with this person again. And as well, I just heard beach memories. You could have a lot of memories of spending time together at the beach, but this is it's like your soul knows that you cannot have this depth of love with anyone else. The richness that your soul gets from being with this person is just unmatched. Let it go. Wow, you know that this is your person. You're just very stuck in your head. I think you're struggling to let go of the past and the things that tore you two apart before. But the universe is orchestrating some kind of ignition for you to get out of that headspace and go towards this person. All right, addictions. Again, with that gambling card being addictions, you're letting go of addictions and also addictive thought patterns, the obsessive thought patterns of all the ups and downs of this connection in the past and the damage from the past. You're currently trying to let go of the things you held on to for so long to keep you away from this person. But you're in the process of just letting that go now. You could be on the path of sobriety. You could have cut out drinking, gambling, other substances that you used as a crutch to distract yourself from the pain of the ending of this from the past. But you're letting this go. You're unburdening yourself. And as well, before I think I said in my head I was seeing a male at the gym and building their muscles. So you could also be using the gym or some kind of exercise routine to really get your head into a clear, sober place. Using the gym to replace other addictions. Getting clean, getting healthy, being very conscious about what you're getting into your body so that you can see clearly. And as well, the gym or any kind of exercise routine, whether you're running on the beach, whatever it is, it's clearing your head out to remove this anxiety, this depression. New beginnings. Unexpected. So that's like, what was it? They'll be back, expect to hear from them soon. I think that you, at the moment, you're not expecting something to ignite your forward movement to them. Like you're not right now, and that in that timing card, 4 to 8 weeks, something over the next month or two, November, remember, is going to ignite you to go towards this person. I think it's unexpected. And that's to confirm new beginnings. So I think you're going to feel caught off guard. You're just going to rush towards this person. You might even show up at their door and knock on their door and surprise them. But I think that you want to also, in your head, how you're that planning, in your head planning this perfect moment, you might want to surprise them. Twin flames. Wow, you're really, I think this is a union reading. This is coming in soon. You've got crown chakra to confirm twin flames. So you, like I said, when you know, you know. You're channeling things from the divine right now. They are sending you messages, probably signs and synchronicities too. Your higher self is telling you that this is a divine connection. Your higher self is telling you that this is your twin flame. And you know now. You're getting messages. You're being flooded with messages right now. But you're battling your heart and your mind right now when it comes to this. Wow. Soulmates under union. Are you kidding me? There's only one bad card in this whole spread and it's addictions, and you're letting that go. Self-love on the... I actually cannot get over this spread. You've got soulmates to confirm union, compatibility, romantic bond, eternity, richness, divine love. Whoa. I'm actually speechless looking at this. I'm awakening. I know more than I'm letting on. You know. You're just stuck in your head. That's blown me away. And that self-love is also about body appreciation. What I said about exercising, clearing your head, being conscious of what you put into your body. You're really taking care of yourself, and that's helping you clear your mind to go towards this person, to have union again. Whoa. I want to get messages. What is it you want to say to this person? What is it that you want to say to this person? You are so smart. You have me figured out. So this person knows you. Well, if I hate that I hurt you, you didn't deserve this. Please don't blame yourself. It was my fault. You have clarity now. And again, I said before, when you had that victim mentality and you were so defensive. So if this person tried to express their hurt feelings to you or express to you what they needed and you made them feel stupid, or you were mean, or you used other people to bully them, or these are coming up for these examples are coming up for a reason. So if I think you really hurt this person. You caused a lot of damage here, and you know they don't deserve it. And I think that's why you're so in your head, because you want this new beginning with them. You know they're your twin flame, but it's like, do I open this scar up again? Can I fix this? Can we make this work? You're just overthinking everything. If you are in a good place and you know that you're emotionally stable and able to give to this person, then something's going to ignite in you where it's like you just have to take the chance, take the risk, take the gamble. You know it was your fault. And to me, this is good, because this means that you're ready to take accountability and actually come in with a real apology and knowing that effort's required here, so you can prove to this person that you're genuinely coming back. Telepathic communication. So I think you feel like in this time apart, you two have actually been picking up each other's feelings. And that's very common with twin flame connections. Energetically, any time that you have been feeling down or anxious and you didn't know why, you wondered, am I picking up their energy? I love your swag. You are the whole package. I didn't think you would walk away under I hate that I hurt you. So however you ended things, it might have been quite abrupt and cold. And if this person had worked so hard to be in the relationship thus far, when you tried to end things again, you thought that you two would just get back together again. But that last time, they walked away and you didn't expect that. Addictions clouded my vision. So addictions were a big thing here, and that might be one of the truths that you need to admit to, because if this person confronted you about addictions and you denied it, that could be part of the truth that you have to come forward to. And maybe that's your overthinking mind. If I admit to this, if I come forward with this truth, what if they say we're done for good? Whereas at the moment, I have more control by staying in the shadows and thinking that we could potentially get back together one day. But if they flat out tell me no, then that means it really is over. That's all you catastrophizing in your mind. The addictions clouded your judgment, causing you to treat this person very poorly. But you're trying to get your life together, and that's good. This is, you hurt this person, and you're aware of that, and you're nervous about how to approach, but you have been transforming. You're doing well. I'm starting to panic. It's been so long since I've seen you or heard your voice, so there's been a long separation here. I just heard a year or two in my head. Let's see next actions then. So you need to trust when whatever this catalyst is that ignites your forward movement towards them, trust in it. Trust that the universe is pushing you towards it in that moment, because it's that they're wanting you to go towards this person. Next actions, please. Yeah, Axe. So the way you ended things was very harsh and cold. You cut this person off, you abandoned them, and you immediately went into silent treatment. So, like, you know that there is an apology needed here, but that's not just going to be like one apology. When you abandon someone like that and you immediately just give them the silent treatment, and you know you hurt them so deeply, it's going to take time to build that trust back, and it's not just going to take one blanket apology, sorry for everything. Deep conversations are needed here, and I think that's why you're still so stuck in your head. But you're ascending. Good. You're transcending obstacles, and that's you being in the cocoon, turning into the butterfly. You're learning. You're expanding. You're ready for a new phase now. They're preparing you for union. Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise, invitational meeting, hesitation. That's a third card about a surprise. I think you do want to plan something for this person. I'm really picking up that you want to surprise them with some kind of invitation, some kind of, I'm seeing that get ready to be wined and dined card, but you're hesitating right now. But again, timing. The next 4 to 8 weeks, something's going to cause you to just take the risk, take the gamble. You definitely know. When you know. You definitely know. You're just, the one hurdle, the one block you have here is your own mind. Girl with a snake. So there was someone that interfered here, causing this axe breakup. The way you cut this person off was because of some interference and some bad advice. Empath, narcissist paradigm, someone that you was probably is probably a permanent fixture in your life that you weren't seeing as a narcissist, but they had very selfish motives to convincing you that this person was the problem and that they needed to go. But again, these are choices you made. So you were charmed, you were being used, and you enabled this. And this is someone that you need to set some strong boundaries with if this is someone still in your life. But you listen to someone, and I'm actually hearing that when you're someone that considers that you carry yourself with integrity, you went against your own personal morals and values of the way you ended things with this person because of advice you were given. You went against what your natural character would have told you to do or told you to handle this, even if you kind of knew we need to separate because this keeps going wrong. The way you handled the breakup went against your character because you listened to someone else. This snake doesn't have to be a girl, it can be a boy too. Girl or boy with a snake. Twin flames again. Through transcending these obstacles and learning, you have realized that this person's your twin flame. That's double confirmation that you see this, and the universe is saying this person is your twin flame. You complement each other. You are yin and yang. You balance each other out. This is about coming together. You're preparing for union with your twin flame. I cannot get over this reading. This is insane. Cupid's arrow. And the arrows of love. Arrows, like arrow, did I say before about a slingshot? Like you were pulled back and now they're about to let go and you're about to be catapulted like arrows, shooting arrows towards your person. Heart with a key. They have the key to your heart and you have the key to their heart. Let's get how they feel. But keys on a ring. You had that mentality of like, there's someone better out there for me, which is terrible. Because again, you took this person for granted. And any options that you went to after this person, that's heavily on your mind too, because that's the overall energy. So the way that you treated this person like an option as well, making this person feel like they were disposable. One night stand, string along. In the long run, the decision, even though it hurt both of you, it had to happen at the time because you wouldn't have learned that this person is your person. I think in the past you thought this person was your person as well, but the self-destructive behaviors and the bad advice and the addictions caused you to self-sabotage. And then you went into distraction mode and did everything you could to run away from this connection, and now you're not running from it anymore. Can't believe how many twin flame cards you're getting. This is insane. All right, let's get how this person feels towards you. How does this person feel towards this collective? How does their twin feel towards them, please? Magic. So they think you're magic. They might have even said to you, you're magic. That you have a sixth sense, that you have this supernatural ability to understand people, and they really believed in you. And that's something that's unforgettable too. You don't come across many people that, despite your flaws, believe in you and believe in the potential that you have. This person really believed. And I don't know why, but because I've seen this card so many times, but the little girl making her potions in the backyard is so cute. I don't know why that's standing out to me, but you might like making potions, or they might like making little potions or tinctures and stuff. Divine timing. So okay, so I think this person does believe in you still. They're surrendering and trusting that the universe will bring this around again when you two are aligned and it's supposed to be reunited. Trusting that they need to have a lot of patience here, and as well feeling like they have had a lot of patience with you. Heart chakra, love, acceptance, compassion. So you still knowing how much you hurt this person and the way you left them, abandoned them, the silent treatment, that they still have their heart open to you. They're still very accepting of you, and they have compassion for you, knowing the things you've been through in life, that you really did take this person for granted, because this whole top row is beautiful. They still, even after what you've done, have this love for you. But this isn't for you to keep beating yourself up about it. If you're in a good balanced place and you know this is your person, take accountability and put the effort in towards them, because they're open to receive. They love you. And they believe in you. Fire. So you could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but they have a lot of passion for you, but they see you, that belief they have in you, there's a fire in it. It's like the passion, yes, about intensity and chemistry in the relationship, but their belief of you and your magic and what you put out into the world, whether it's how you interact with people or your mission in life, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. If you say to them, I want to have my own business. Yep, cool, awesome. Yes, of course you can have your own business. Of course you can do that. You're magic. You can do whatever you want. I want to help you do that. They have so much belief in you, and there's so much passion behind it. Celebration under divine timing. They're trusting that when the universe releases this to them and you come back, that you guys are just gonna have fun together again, enjoy each other's company, celebrate, party, special occasions, just having fun together. And I want to say as well, air tried to pop out. So hot air ballooning is on that card, but also you being in your head. So you're an overthinker. Again, but you could be an air sign as well, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I forgot what I was going to say now. There's so many messages coming in. Breathe. So again, they're trying to sit in stillness, enjoy their life, be grateful for their surroundings, and trust in this coming in when it's supposed to. But this person feels like when you two are together and you're in balance and there's no conflict, they feel very at peace with you. You're someone that they feel when you're not in conflict. So that's a big thing you two need to work on, is that you're their home. They feel safe around you. But I think understanding that you made them feel unsafe when it came to conflict, and the way you were able to just disregard them so easily and throw them away, make them feel disposable, leaves them feeling unsafe. So that's you knowing that coming in, there's apologies and accountability, yes, but that having patience with them, that they're going to need time to build that trust with you again. I think they're confused about you, but it's more not because there's a lack of love here, but because of the time. Because I did hear 1 to 2 years since you two have had any contact. So that if that's the case, they're going to feel confused about, am I trusting in this or am I crazy? All right. Let's get the universes. Did I already get these? For some reason, I'm feeling to get these again, but I can't remember if I already got these. Must be a reason. And then we'll get potential future of this. I did not even realize that I wasn't filming when these cards came out. That's so annoying. But first one out, again, the 1111 card. We are coming into union. Number 3. I need you to trust me and believe I am working toward union with you. I am working toward union with you. And number 5, romantic messages. I daydream about you. Sometimes it's sexual. Other times I visualize our future together. I didn't even realize I'd stopped filming and I was like chatting away. Okay, number 5. So 5's important here, but again, 5 is the number of transformation and big changes are coming. So the 11th of May or the 5th of November. Number 2, these are both communication cards. Neither one of us is being honest right now. Why are we afraid to express ourselves? Number 2, when our conversations are lighthearted and playful, it eases the tension that is sometimes there when we talk. 3rd of February or the 2nd of March. The 5th of September or the 9th of May. Don't judge this, just surrender, which your person is. I think you're the one that's lacking a bit of trust and surrender with the universe. Don't judge this, just surrender. I know it's triggering, but from a higher perspective, it's clearing energy and bringing us closer together, which it is. With number 6 on the bottom, timing and intentions. I am walking home to you. I'm not sure where I am on the path, but I am walking it. All right, potential future of this. Let's get into it. And then we'll get closing messages. Potential future of this, please. Hopefully that part's saved though before I got that phone call, but that was a sign. You're going to reach out to this person soon. Temperance, number 14, peace and tranquility, balance and patience, harmony. You're about to harmonize this connection and bring peace to the situation. Number 5, 5 of Wands, conflict and ego, competition and rivals. And remember, that was an issue in the past. Your ego got in the way here. And if you have had a challenge in your life with your aggression and the way that you create tension with people because of it, that is something that you are balancing out here, which is good. And I think as well, I'm noticing that in the picture with her lips sewn together, you haven't been able to express yourself to this person. So you be the type that you repress, and then you would come out very aggressive once you were pushed too far. And then that victim mentality, blaming them for the way that you react when it's your responsibility to deal with that. But that's something you're balancing now. That's something that you develop from trauma as a child, when you feel like you're not being listened to and then you explode. Queen of Swords. So I think you're expecting this person to be quite stoic when you approach them, especially because of the pain that was caused here. That they're going to be quite cutthroat with you, because the Queen of Swords is quite cold because she's very logical, but she's honest and she's fair. So I think that knowing how they feel towards you, I think that they will be open to listening to what you have to say, but they're going to expect a truthful conversation here. And they shouldn't expect anything less with how things ended. Four of Pentacles under Temperance. So this to me is just you really holding on to this person and not being able to let them go, but really trying to balance out your insecurities when it comes to this connection. And this is also about setting boundaries. So I think with that girl with a snake, girl, boy with a snake, setting boundaries with the people in your life, especially if you want to come in and be with this person and protect them and give to them as much as you receive. You need to protect them from the other people in your life if you took bad advice from them. So you need to set some boundaries there, especially if they're permanent fixtures in your life, like family. Three of Cups, celebrating. This is about reunions. Letting go of the conflict and ego and celebrating one another. It might even start off as friendship. Three's a crowd, I just heard. So whatever this girl with a snake is, whatever this third party interference is, you really need to set some strong boundaries, because your relationship with this person needs to come first. Queen of Swords followed by the Ten of Pentacles. So building a beautiful life together. This is creating family, creating a legacy together, and setting a strong foundation. This is also about a higher commitment. So making a commitment to your queen, and I want to say locking it down, like put a ring on it kind of thing, with Five of Swords on the bottom. Again, that's another card of aggression and disputes. And it's also a card of bullying. So I think I said earlier, as an example, you might have used, let's say family. Your family bullied this person. So you need to set some strong boundaries here. Conflict and arguments, the way your conflict style, if you have balanced that out, when you're if this person decides to give you another chance, which the universe is leading you to take this chance, because I believe that they are trying to realign you two to come back together. You will get triggered again. It's not going to be all sunshine and roses from now until the rest of your life. There will be, not nice feelings on occasion. But how are you going to handle that conflict and stress this time? And are you going to pull your family into it and let them, bulldoze this person again? Again, boundaries. If you're aware of your conflict style, your argument style, then work on those things. For both of you, you both have your conflict styles. So when conflict arises in future, how are you going to handle it? I think that will be your main issue moving forward in the relationship, is your conflict styles and how to soothe the issue instead of inflame it. Because if you do, you've got nothing but beautiful things coming. Seeing this Three of Cups next to this Ten of Pentacles as well, I'm seeing a celebration, I'm seeing a wedding. Even if it's that when you two come back together, you decide to elope. But starting a family together, that's the potential of this. It's just the way that you handle disputes is the focus on what needs to be healed out here. All right, closing messages, please. But I think you will bring balance to this. I think this will be harmonized. Forgive and forget. See? Let go of the past. A ritual cleansing of pain and lies. Arise and awaken. See a new sunrise. Forgive and forget. And I think that that will be the main theme of this. And to forgive and forget, you need to take accountability and also show with time and effort that you want to make it work with this person. That was a beautiful reading. I really enjoyed that. So, yeah, hopefully that helped. And November's an important month for this.